So we would have gone out there and played football. And if the lads didn't let us play football, every time the ball went out, we'd run off with the ball, you know.
And is that men and women in those international tournaments as well?
Well, it's separate men, separate women.
Right.
But as over 70s, and there aren't a huge amount of Irish over 70s, I play with the over 70s men.
One of the things that definitely occurs to me here, and this is a theme that pops up with any woman in sport that we speak to, is that their childhood is often spent playing with the boys, being whatever, one of the only girls on a boys' team up to a certain point. The way you're talking about it here, it feels almost like a full circle moment, because I presume in your childhood you would have played with the boys quite a bit until the women's team came along.
Yeah, when I started playing first, as with a lot of other players, we would have played with my brothers. I had 7 brothers, and with the neighbours and with my best friend, and we greens right beside us where I live. So we would have gone out there and played football. And if the lads didn't let us play football, every time the ball went out, we'd run off with the ball, you know. So we sort of grew up like that. And then the lamppost, sometimes it was a jersey, and sometimes it was a lamppost that was goal, you know. So you learned all the little tricks there and then. It was only when I became 15 when my best friend, Catherine Rafferty, she's my lifelong best friend, lived 2 doors away from me. She saw an ad in the paper where civil service team were looking for players, and they asked people to go up to Ballymun. So myself and Raf went up to Ballymun, and we were picked, and when we went, they were all women. We were the only kids. So anyway, we stuck it out. Everything was great. And then just football just took off then. Huge changes.